Let us continue with our lesson over here, and now let's see if there is an error with our socket connection or the WebSocket connection, how we can reconnect over here. So in that case, let's go to the socket connection setup over here, WebSocket connection, and here let's try to add the S over here, and let's make it as an incorrect URL over here, and let's try to run, and you will get an exception. And let's try to go over here. You'll get an exception that the host lookup was unsuccessful. So let's say you have some kind of an error and you want to do some kind of like you want to reconnect to that particular server again. So in that case, let's go to the repository over here, and we have an option, right? Currently on cancel on error is true, but we can remove this one actually, and we can say on error over here, and there is on error over here, and this will give us an error over here as well. And here what we can do over here is, if you want, you can just go and see if there is an error, it's coming up over here or not. So let's try to rerun over here, and you'll see that once you get an error, it's coming over here, socket exception, failed to look up the host. That's cool, right? Now we want to catch that, and we want to perform some action. So in error, we want to actually go and say we want to reconnect to our server, try to reconnect to the server. So let's go and say we have one option, let's say reco connect over here, and in this particular reconnected, first I want to go and check for the condition if the is not disposed. If it is disposed, then we don't want to perform the reconnect. And after we check this particular condition, let's wait for the another 3 to 5 seconds over here. So let's say future, I'll just go and delete future dot the delay over here, and duration const of, let's say, the duration over here, and I'm just going to wait for, I guess, around the 5 seconds, or you can just wait for the around 3 seconds to go and rerun or reconnect it. So in the init method, if you go and take a look over here, that is where we have set up to the connect, subscribe, and listen again. And now let's try to put a breakpoint somewhere here, and let's try to see if we get that one. So let's try to rerun our application. We are in error, and let's just go and try to run this one. And after 3 seconds, you should see that we are in the init block. So this is a continuous loop over here, and you can put a breakpoint, or you can put some kind of the counter over here, and like let's say count 3, and then you want to reconnect. Otherwise, if it is greater than 3, then you want to disconnect it. So you can put that particular logic in your this particular on error. So you don't want to loop it, never ending loop over here. If it is an error, it's going to loop again and again. So we can set up the maximum reconnect Retry, like the 10 times or 3 times or the 5 times, and I'll give you as the homework to implement that one. So that's all for this particular lesson, and in this particular lesson we saw how we can implement the on error logic over here. So if you want to go and reconnect it over here. So that's all for this particular lesson, and we will meet up in the next one. Till then, have a great day.